To do nothing is to expand, to open yourself to new ideas, new perspectives, and it kind of allows for so much to happen, rather than when you're constantly stuck doing things, you close yourself off and you sort of trap yourself into a very narrow perspective, in that you're not allowing room for the new to enter you. You're just, so focused in on one specific thing. You develop tunnel vision in that sense, and then like the patterns start coming out of that, and then that keeps happening. But if you just do nothing and allow the ideas, the thoughts to come to you, then that's how you change, and that's how you can find purpose, or find your calling, or find your next goal or your next project, or whatever it may be. So yeah, just gotta do nothing once in a while. I don't know, it's kind of like frowned upon in the modern world to do nothing. It's kind of perceived as laziness, or you just don't want to do anything. But it really is important to have at least some portion of your time devoted to just doing absolutely nothing. So just like relaxing or meditating, going for a walk, just give your mind the space, allow it to open up to the infinite universe that surrounds us, that can give us those next steps, those new ideas, these new patterns, habits. Let them emerge from the nothingness and let it happen. I guess that's where all creative ideas really stem from. It's from that emptiness, that space that's connected to something beyond yourself, something infinite. And if you can tap into that by stilling your mind enough and sitting in stillness, you can capture something, get a glimpse of something, and bring it back into this world of illusion, the world that we find ourselves here and now. And you can bring it back and transform it into something in this space. So it's not so much about rationalizing and planning every step of your journey, every part of your business, step by step, and thinking intellectually about everything. But it's more about taking the action and stepping into what excites you and kind of being open about that, allowing space for you to learn and grow and adjust and kind of fill this empty space with all these insights and inspirations that you find through the stillness. And in doing so, you can flow with life with much less suffering, and you can kind of just ride that wave of life itself. And of course, at least for me, there's different stages of life, different chapters, and some are still, some are busy and chaotic. And they're just like little chapters or little poems. Sometimes they're not even that connected to each other. They're like separate things, and they close off and they finish and then they start again. Yeah, at least for me, like when I was a child, I was kind of sold on this idea that life was going to be a linear path from, start to finish, and you're going to progress along that path, and it's going to be one kind of thing that you work on. But how it's turned out is more little poems and chapters scattered around, some being busy, some being still, and some being fun, some being painful, and all the dualities you can think of, really. They're just poking around here and there, and I'm more focused on smaller journeys that sort of guide me into a place of discovery and opening up to something that I wasn't even aware of previously. So I'm kind of interested in this idea of kind of stepping in, opening up, and exploring the new world, and then keep doing that. It's like little portals opening up here or there. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I still enjoy travel. I think traveling is a great little poem to add to your life. If you can go to a hard-to-reach country in a difficult-to-survive area, you're going to learn a lot from that. Yeah, just like step out somewhere. Check out the local life somewhere. Talk to somebody. Kind of try to observe what their philosophy on life is, and don't come at it with your own biases of the culture you grew up in, but kind of just step in completely fresh and as someone who doesn't know anything. And then you can step in there and absorb and watch how that kind of influences your own life and inspires you in some way, and then you can connect the dots and realize there's infinite paths in this infinite world that continue. So I hope this makes sense in some way. And yeah, I guess the moral of this story is be still and open yourself up to the unexpected. Anyway, thanks for joining me in this fireside chat, and until next time, namaste.